Hello, this is September 2018 Wednesday Night Hop Technical Track. I'm Brian.
I'm Heather.
And this week we talked about how to apply some of the tension concepts last week in a swing out. But in order to do that, we needed to talk about having momentum such that leaders and followers can use that momentum in different ways.
Absolutely.
So first we showed just a regular old 6-count side pass. And normally when you do that, you change places.
2,
3 and 4, 5 and 6. But for this class, we had the follows go all the way to the other side. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Such that the lead doesn't move, but the follow makes most of the movement happen.
Yep. We also showed in class the lead going all the way to the other side. Fun thing just to try out on the dance floor. We then use that in a drill to make sure that the follows are maintaining their momentum on 3 and 4 of a swing out. So we alternated swing outs, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with these side passes, and it was on the follows to keep going until they were caught by their leads, either on 3 and 4 when doing the swing out, or on 5 and 6 when doing the side pass.
Yep, and so as a follow, I am not able to tell just by being led in whether or not it's a 6-count side pass or the swing out. And so I have to commit to that movement until I am otherwise told by information from my lead that I am doing something else, such as being redirected on the swing out or pivoting around my hand because of my frame for the side pass.
Then we used that momentum in a move that we called bounce, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Different angle. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one starts out just like a swing out. Leaders, you're going to catch more or less like a swing out on 3, but then instead of stepping in front of your follow on 4, you're going to stay across the line from your follow and catch the momentum along the line.
So that I can still move down the line, but I have my path open and clear. We also talked a huge amount about the counterbalancing and the movement of the lead to be able to do that.
Yeah, so I'm on 4 coming down here relatively low into my knees, and then transitioning on 5 to give the follow that bounce.
Can you show that from a 90-degree angle?
Yep, so like this, yes, of course. So here's 4, and there's 5.
Yep.
And this is actually quite difficult to do without a partner because we are relying on each other to stand up at that point.
Absolutely. And so one of the other things we touched on a little bit was that you really want to build up that energy in your legs. You don't necessarily want to just get to 4 and hit it down. You want to be building the tension there so that you have a rubber band to release as you go back out.
Yep. And then we started talking about 7 and 8 and how to use that to start the swing out in different ways. So we started off with a rock step swing out. Rock,
1,
step,
2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So here we're making 5 a little bit smaller in order to have less momentum to dissipate, and 2, really engaging on 6 and 7 in order to dissipate the follow's momentum such that we're ready for that compression on 1, 2 that leads to the rock step.
Yep, so we really are truly compressing at that point and releasing that, and the amount of tension in this is very simple. If Brian were to let go on 8, each of us would be able to stand entirely on our own in our own body because there's no tension or compression at all.
And then we did leading in on 1.
This was the option number 2 for the swing outs.
So 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So rather than using the distance between my arm and my body and how far back I am on my feet to generate tension, on 1 I'm keeping my arm with my body and stepping straight back and bringing the follow straight forward with me. And we'll contrast that to leading in on 2 next week.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.